So, ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome to tebitalks.com. In this video, I'm going to be directing you on how you can create an email address which is powered by Google, and it's called Gmail. So we're going to create a Gmail account together. Before we start, what you need to know is that email address is a very important tool in technology, which is used in communication, especially in sending and receiving of messages. So without wasting much of our time, as you can see, this is my interface. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and look for Google search engine. So I'll go ahead and type Google in this search box. Put google.com. Google.com is the domain name for Google. Once you do that, you get the interface of Google search engine. Because we want to create an email which is powered by Google, that's why we put Google search engine. So from here, as you can see this, when you check in the left, in the right corner, you see we have these 4 options. The first one is called Gmail. Then we have images, we have Google Apps, and then we have sign in. So right now we are so much interested in sign in because when you want to create an email, you need to first click on sign in. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on sign in. From there, we are going to go ahead and say, you get this dialog interface, dialog box window that will come in the center of your interface where you are given different email accounts. And down here, they're asking you to choose another account, use another account, or remove account. I'm going to first remove this account. I'm going to first remove this one. I will also remove the other one. So right now I don't have any account. So I have now this interface. So if I want to sign in, I will just go ahead and supply the email or the phone number. If you forgot your email, then you can click on forgot email, and then you will put the phone number or email, and then you'll be able to get the password if you forgot your password. So, but for now, we were so much interested in creating an account. So we're going to use this one. We're going to use this option here. Create account. So when you see that option, which is create account, when you click on it, you get a pop-up. You see a pop-up with 3 options. The first one is for myself, for my child, to manage my business. So it means that Google gives you a chance to create an email address for you yourself as an individual, for your child, and anyone who is below 18 years, and for your business. So the reason why you are supposed to create an account for your child is because you have to monitor what your child is doing and control them, or you have to monitor and evaluate each and every activity that your child is doing online. Then for your business, this is where you create an account which is in the name of your business to help you manage each and every activity that you're doing. So right now, I'm so much interested in the first one, which is for individual or for myself. So I go ahead and create for myself. So once you click on that, you see this form where they're saying create your Google account, and they're asking you to put the first name and the last name. So I'll go ahead and put the first name, I'm going to create an account for Helen, and then the last name is Joam, Helen Joam. So when I do that, automatically you see that in the username, the username will be put automatic. Like I can see Joam Helen 7. Then I have other available usernames like Helen Joam. I have Joam Helen. I have Helen Joam 813. So for now, I'm going to use this one, which has been, or I can select this one, Helen Joam. Then from there, they're saying use my current email address instead. So I want to use the one which I've just created as the username, which is Helen Joam. So I go ahead and put the password. I will go ahead and put the password. So I'll go ahead and put the password. So after that, make sure your password has 8 or more characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. So if you want to see if your password like you want to see like to show the characters of your password or the symbols or like all the values which are contained in your password, you can select show password. For now, I don't want to show it because this is my confidential data, like my private password that I will be using it in other things. So after that, after putting the password, make sure you put a password that you can remember. I repeat, make sure you put a password which you can remember. So after that, what you do, select this one, click next. So after that one, now you'll be directed to another interface where they're asking you that you have to verify your phone number. For your security, Google wants to make sure it's really you. Google will send you a text message with a 6-digit verification code. This is something very important because Google wants to make sure that your data is protected, like the privacy, and they want to know if it is really you who is, you know, creating an account. So by supplying a phone number and then you get the security code, which will be used to verify that one helps Google to know that they are dealing with the right person. So I'm going to put my phone number right away. That's my phone number, that. So after that, go ahead and click next. So from there, you will be directed to another interface, and immediately I can now see I can see the code already sent to my phone number. So I'll go ahead and put the code, which is 621148. So after putting the code, I go ahead and select verify. So after that, now my phone has been, or my account has been verified. So I go ahead and put the date of birth, put the month, say born in January, date 10, and the year 1995. Put the gender. If you are female, put female. If you are male, put male, select male, and rather not say or custom. So it is very important that you can select your gender. So I'm going to put female. Then if you want to know why they're asking you this information, then you can click on this. But of course, it's very important to put the basic information about yourself. So what you're going to do, go ahead and select next, click on it. And then from there, get more, you have to get more information from your numbers. Like, I think just skip that. So now you be directed to this interface or this window whereby you're provided with the privacy and the terms. So you need to read all this. If you have time, of course, it is very important that you read the terms of use and the privacy. Like to create a Google account, you will need to agree to the following terms of service below, where we talk about data processing. We talk about why we process it, and then the way we combine data and who is in control of your data. You can get more options like web and app activities, advertisement personalization, the YouTube history, and so on. So you can also select to be given different reminders about certain settings within Google accounts. So after that, when everything is done, after reading and you agree with each and everything, which is within the terms of use, now the next thing we're going to do is to agree. Click on this button that says, I agree. So once that one is done, now, congratulations, the email has been created. As now you can see in my right side, where I have Gmail, image, Google Apps. Now the last one is the Google account, which is which has a symbol H. And when you click on that, now you see the account Helen Joam at gmail.com has been created. So to open the Gmail interface, go ahead and select Google Apps, and then you see the word Gmail, click on that. And then now you see this is Gmail interface. So when you look at this now, I think it is very, very important to understand some of the key concepts in our Gmail layout or Gmail interface. First of all, when you check here in this, so when you check here, like in this side, you realize I have these options like compose. This one helps you to compose a new email or to write a new email that you want to send to someone. Then we have inbox. This is where you get the messages that has been sent to you, both read and unread messages. And then we have the star messages. That one mark them as star, like important messages. Then this is like scheduled snooze messages. Then the sent messages. That's where all the messages that you've sent to people will be stored. Then a draft, like if you're working on a message or on a certain email that you want to send, but unfortunately you don't send it because of some interruption, it will be stored under draft, meaning you can check it after some time. And then we have when you check here under more, we have other things like important chats, schedule, or mail, spam, trash, and so on. So what's more important is to understand how to create a new message. So you go to compose. When you click on compose, you get this box that will come down here, where you're supposed to put the email address you want to send to. Like I'm going to put the email address, which is the password c@gmail.com. So after that, you have to put the reference, greetings. And then from here, this is where you type everything that you want to send. Say, hey, this is so and so. You type your messages. Then down here, you can format, like you have the font name. We have like, the size. We have bold, italic, underline. Then we have the color, text color, alignment, and the numbering. Then we have indent, increase like increase and decrease indent. So for example, if you want to make this like bold, uh, you click on bold, and then you can type your characters in bold. If you want to make it italic, click on italic, and then it will be italic. One underline, then select underline. Then you can also choose the color, and then the color will be supplied or will be applied to that. So you can also make an attachment. You can attach a document. For example, I want to attach a document inside. I want to get a document from my document library. So I'm going to select that. I select this sample one. Then after that, I press open. Now you can see the document has been what? Has been attached. So there are many other things you can do with this. After everything is done, you can go ahead and send. So now when the email is sent, now this one is found in the sent mail, and then the other person I've sent to will also receive the same message in his inbox. So now, once each and everything is done, what you do is that once each and everything is done, what you do, now you have to wait for the reply. Once the person replies, you can also reply again. You can also do many things like forwarding the message. You can print, you can delete, you can do whatever things you want. So, but generally, this is how you can do, like starting creating an email from scratch, and then after creating an email, you go ahead and uh, use your email to send and receive messages, send and receive documents, different types of document. It could be like, text document, could be multimedia document or multimedia data such as images, videos, text animation, and so on. And this is something very important. It's a very important tool in technology because it helps us to communicate easily in our daily activities. So otherwise, for now, I want to thank you for paying attention, guys. But maybe before I go further, I think let me see if I get a reply. I've got a reply. So now here, when I try to check my inbox now, and I try to refresh this, now as you can see in my inbox, I have an email so far, which have come. Like you see it is bold. Whenever you see a message which is bold, it means that that message is not yet read. So, and this is a reply that is coming from the other email that I sent to. So when you click on that reply, you can see the reply here. You will see also the time, like when it was sent. It was sent at the 12. What I'm meaning is like you will see the reply, and then you see also the time that was sent, 12:27 a.m. And then we have attachment here, as you can see, the attachment. And then we have the reply message, which is here. That is the reply. And then from there, then we have like the footer. This is the content or the disclaimer of the person who have sent the email. Then at the end of the day, you can also forward and reply back to the person. This is forward or this is reply. And then the other thing you can do is to print. This is for printing. you can print this message. So there are many things that you can do. There are many things that you can do with this. Like you can, I say you can reply, you can forward, you can filter, you can print, you can delete the message, you can block the person. You can also report this as a spam. Spam messages does not have any effect to your machine. And then you can also show the original message, translate the message. This is something very important. Google has that tool which enables you to translate several messages to different languages. You can also download the message. So there are many things you can do with that. So it is very important to understand how to deal with all that one. So uh, for now, guys, I appreciate you for the time. And I think this has been something very important. In the next video, we're going to look at how we can use our email to succeed in different areas, like how we can use our email in other areas, in other fields, accessing different services from Google company using our email, and how we can, communicate with other people on using the email address that we've just created. For now, let's stop here and let's catch up in the next video. Thank you. See you guys.